ooh, she's just it. Like, she just has it. Like, this whole thing, right? Like, she's just that girl. Like, I literally built a mountain, like... Hey besties, it's Nat back again with another Animal Crossing video on my New England themed town core island of Nautilus. Now, many of you may recognize this as my Ghibli Forest build, which honestly, not to toot my own horn or anything, but I think this is one of the best builds on my island. Despite that though, it can always be better. That is my motto. If you know me, you know that I cannot stop touching anything on my island. So that is what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be fixing up this area, doing tiny adjustments, little adjustments. I don't know how long it's going to take. It could take me 20 minutes. It could take me 20 years. We'll have to wait and see. Also, we need to work on a couple of other areas that are adjacent to this one, such as this area overlooking my gorgeous campsite, one of my other favorite builds on the island. I'll link both of the original videos in the card if you haven't seen them. And finally, we also have to work on this area, which is behind my forest build. This area is an absolute mess, and it probably needs the most work out of any of these spaces. So that is what we are going to be tackling today, besties. As always, I invite you to grab a snack, grab something to drink, and we will get right into it, but I do also want to acknowledge that I am cosplaying as Snufkin, so you're welcome. But yeah, if you enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more of me fixing my island before I post my dream address, and let's get started. All right, besties, so I think the first course of action for working on this area is we gotta cook some so we can move some trees around. So I'm just gonna quickly make some pancakes, which are better than waffles. I know I probably chased away a good chunk of the audience by saying that, but I had to say it because it's true. We'll make another one just to be safe. We're gonna need a lot of pancakes to get through this build. There we go, perfect. Now we are full of pancakes and we can get started. Now, the reason that I want to tackle this build again is because I feel like I have learned some new things about perspective builds and making things look realistic. I don't know if that explanation makes sense, but that's the explanation you're getting, so you're gonna have to deal with it. But I want to use these dormant volcanoes to sort of make it look more mountainous, and I also want to use this cave object. As you can see, I only have one of them right now, which is problematic, actually. As you can see, it takes 30 stone to make one cave, and if you watched my previous island building video, which I'll also link in the card, you know that we spent a good chunk of that video looking for stone on Mystery Islands so that we could craft. So if that does happen again, I will make sure to put a timestamp if you want to skip that part of the video to get straight to the decorating. But yeah, that's the plan for today. We're gonna move some trees, we're gonna put down some caves and some volcanoes, and we're just gonna make that whole area look more mountainous. All right, besties, I've sort of figured out what I need to change about this area. As you can see, there's a good mixture of like regular and then stunted trees, and I think that I need to change it so that all of the tallest trees are on the bottom level and the shortest trees are on the top, so there's more of like that perspective of like the mountain is tall and far away. Does that make sense? And we're also going to put, like I said, the dormant volcano object at the top, so it's like a peak to the mountain. Let's start moving some trees around. Oh my god, the green mums, they're such a problem. There's so many of them. Yeah, I think that these trees up here do in fact need to be stunted. I think that that is a necessity. Ooh, I don't want to pick this fully grown weed. Oh, it bothers me so much. Let's see. Okay, let's quickly go like this. Every time I pick a fully grown weed, besties, you know it's an event. All right, besties, here goes. Ooh, there it goes. All right, it's been picked. We picked it. Can I fit a dormant volcano here? No, I cannot. Awesome. Cool. I love that for me. I really do. Does it need to be 3 wide? Is that why that's not working? Pick that up. Pick this up. I guess because it's the beginning of the video, I should ask y'all how you're doing. I should ask you how you've been. That's very traditional on the channel, besties. We always ask each other how we're doing. I'm doing really well. Since my last video, Pokemon has come out and it has, as I predicted, taken over my life. I am a different person now, a much more annoying person, I must say. All right, besties, let's see if we can fit this dormant volcano or if I have to mess around more. No! How much space does it need? Oh, this is so rude. Besties, do I have to pick another weed? I don't want to do that. I like having the tall weeds up here. It's 3 spaces, isn't it? Oh, that's evil. That's evil. Besties, that's evil. Okay, hold on a minute. We have to figure this out. All right, how many spaces does this stupid volcano need? Oh my god, it's huge. Oh. Okay. This is 3x3. This is a 3x3 object. So 3 spaces wide and 3 spaces back. Okay, so we do need to pick that fully grown weed. It does upset me, but you know, that's just the way things go, bestie. Sometimes gotta do what you don't want to do. And that's life, isn't it? Do y'all remember like 800 million years ago when they released that trailer for the Snufkin game? I remember that was the best day of my life, actually. I think that's coming out soon. I'll have to check. Future me, please check on the status of the Snufkin game. Oh, I'm gonna pick this weed. Oh, besties. Besties, it hurts. It really does. You don't even understand. You don't even understand. Ooh. Oh, that hurt. I hate that. I hate that so much. When the weed is fully grown, right? And it's in a spot where I like where it is, then of course I don't want to pick it because I like where it is. But like, I have to pick it. So I don't have a choice. That's why I love Happy Home Paradise, because it gives you the choice. But unfortunately, your normal island does not. Now we can put down this volcano. What? What do you mean? This is big enough. Don't lie to me, New Horizons. What do you mean there's no room to put anything there? Why do you lie? Why are we lying? Why? This is 3x3. Hold on a minute, besties. Hold on a minute. We have to establish something here. 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay. Okay, we have to pick this flower. Then it will allow it. This time it's gonna happen, besties. No! This is evil. This is pure evil.
2 hours later.
Oh my god. The amount of time that took. For this goofy mountain. Please, come on. Be serious. Is there any other way that I can place this object? You've got to be joking me. You've got to be joking with me. Can I not push it any further forward? Oh my god. This is evil. This is diabolical. You know what? Before I start yelling, before I get angry, let's see how it looks from the view at the front of the mountain. That is what matters, besties. That is what is important. All that pain and suffering. Was it worth it? Honestly, I can't even tell because the mountain is covered up by a tree. So let's go deal with that. You know, besties, I do love this game. I really do. I bought another Switch so I could play even more of this game. But I will say, I don't think any other game gets me quite as heated as Animal Crossing New Horizons. I really don't. Besties, I have had a revelation. Do I have the cave in my pocket? That is what I thought. The cave is also 3x3. So if we go like this and we shrink this part of the mountain, then we will have space to put our beautiful cave. Beautiful. Okay, let's check out this view from the top of the mountain. Ooh, a balloon. No, we don't have time for balloons today, besties. We are serious today. You know what? Good news and bad news. The good news is that I think that we don't need to make 30 million caves because I like the look of multiple dormant volcanoes. The bad news is that we have to order a bunch of volcanoes, which are very expensive. So yeah, let's try out another volcano. Besties, what was I even talking about before we started doing this? I got so upset so quickly. This is why I was postponing this build for so long, because I knew it was going to take me forever and I was going to have to run back and forth and there's going to be so much lag because this area of my island is crazy. I just knew, besties, I just knew it was going to be a nightmare, and I was right. You know what, besties? I was talking about Pokemon, wasn't I? I definitely was. How are you all enjoying Pokemon? Are you playing it? Which version did you get? I got Violet because I wanted to ride around on the motorcycle really badly. I'm still in a fairly early stage of the game. I've only beaten a couple of the gyms, but so far I am extremely impressed with what they attempted, let's say. The game needed more time in the oven. Obviously, Game Freak, you know, they have a crazy turnaround time so they can match the Pokemon Company's output of like products. Oh, hi, Bo. They don't have the luxury of waiting to develop their game like Zelda, because they have to also line up their development with the toys and the trading card games and the manga and the anime, because there's a million other companies that depend on them meeting their deadline. Ooh, this is kind of cute. This is coming together. Oh, I don't mind this, besties. I think that this could be good. I think that this would be good. Let's keep working. Let's keep going. But yeah, I think that what I like about Scarlet and Violet is that they have the bones of a really good game. You know, even though the game itself is unfinished and there's a lot of bugs and glitches going on, the gameplay, the core elements, the gameplay and the story are really, really well developed, and I'm really enjoying them. The characters in this game are amazing. This has one of the best stories so far of a mainline series Pokemon game. Like, I'm very impressed. And I mean, the gameplay is just so fun. Like, running around, catching Pokemon. It's very similar to Legends Arceus, but it's definitely like a softer game. Like, Pokemon aren't literally out in the wild trying to kill you, but it definitely has a similar vibe of exploration that game had. And I'm really enjoying it. I'm a fan. I know this video is a lot of me running back and forth, but I need you guys to see my vision, okay? Like imagine in your mind. This is gonna be amazing when it's done, but right now it's a mess. It's a hot mess. So we gotta figure it out. At least Bo can join us. I hope that he enjoys hanging out by my gorgeous campsite. All right, let's see, besties. Let's see. Oh, besties. Okay, that is looking mountainous. That is what I want, besties. This is it. Okay, we got this. We're figuring this out. I think that this is what I wanted going into this. I think that we're onto something here, but I do think that we need to get more stoned, which I do hate, but it must be done. So let's go on a mystery island tour, shall we? Oh my god, big butterfly. Yes. What can I say, besties? I'm in the catch 'em all spirit right now. Actually, while we're over here, I think it would be fun to go on a little captain tour. Why don't we do that? Let's go on a captain tour instead of a normal mystery tour. Meemo, meemo, moo, moo, mama, meemo. No, wrong key, bad. All right, here we are, Captain Island. We got glow moss, we got vines. Steal some of that. We're gonna need that if we're gonna build 800 million caves. All right, now that we're exploring mystery islands, I feel like we can finally have our chatty time. So we talked about Pokemon already. Once again, I don't want to give away too many spoilers, but I am having the time of my life playing it, and I do highly recommend it. Probably not as a first Pokemon game. It's definitely very different from the previous games in the series. But I don't know, maybe if you see other people playing it, if you see me playing it, if you see my streams playing it, and you're like, that looks like fun, then it probably will be, and you'll probably enjoy it. We talked about that. We talked about the Snufkin game. Very excited for that. We could talk about the new island. I don't know if I should keep giving hints. I'm torn between whether or not I want y'all to be able to guess easily what it is. Like, I don't want to make it too easy to guess, you know, besties. Like, I want there to be a little bit of challenge, but at the same time, I don't want it to be completely impossible either. So we'll go over the clues that I've already given. The clues that I've given that I told you were clues. Think about that, besties. I told you that it's based off of a specific story, a specific thing, a TV, a movie show, a TV, a movie show, a TV show, a movie, a book, a comic, etc. I told you that it is animated. It's an animated thing. I told you that it is completely different than my current theme, which I think is true, personally. I told you 3 of the villagers that we will be hunting for when we start the new island. Those being Petrie, Hopper, and Kyle. And I can't remember if I said this, but I'll say it again and we'll just pretend that I said it before. But the thing is old. It's not based off of a new thing. It's not like ancient or anything. It's like it's not based off of, like, I don't know, the 1930s. Was that in the 1930s? The King Kong movie? Hold on a minute, besties. I'm a bad kaiju fan. I forget when that happened. I was right, 1933. Yeah, it's not that old. But it's older. It's on the older side. Here's a big hint, besties. As disturbing of a fact that this may be, there are probably quite a few people in the audience watching this video right now who are younger than the thing that my island is based off of, if that gives you an idea of how old it is. But yeah, I've got a lot of interesting guesses recently. Someone, I can't remember who off the top of my head, but someone with ill intention in their heart explained exactly how the clues that I've given would lead one to believe that I'm making a Johnny Test themed island. And this, talk about disturbing, besties. This disturbed me very deeply. It's kept me awake at night. Just the fact that I gave clues that would lead someone to believe that I was doing a Johnny Test themed island. That I don't know if I'll ever recover. I'm gonna be honest. I also remember somebody guessed Happy Feet, which is hilarious. That is a hilarious guess. Probably because of Hopper's presence. Ooh, that reminds me, another hint. The 3 villagers that I know for a fact that I'm hunting for, the 3 that I listed previously, Petrie, Kyle, and Hopper, they are based off of specific characters from the thing that my island is based off of. And the 4 player characters that I will have on the island will be the main characters of said thing. So those are, that was like 5 hints? I don't know. Was that got a good amount of hints, besties? I hope so. Either way, despite the fact that somebody told me they thought I was doing a Johnny Test Island and my disappointment was immeasurable and my day was ruined, I have been enjoying reading your guesses, and I am very excited to start the island when I get back from my vacation. I think we are done here, besties. I think that we have seen all there is to see. All right, Captain, thank you for your service. Let's continue. All right, bird, take me somewhere. You know what, besties? In between Captain and now, I have had a realization, and it's that I am also younger than the thing that my new island is based on. So I was being a bit of a hypocrite back there, not gonna lie. But like, I'm not that much younger than the thing, okay? It's one of those situations where, like, I am younger, it's true, but not by much. So maybe, you know what? That is a good hint. That's a good hint because it gives you a range, a time range in which this thing could exist. I have an update for you all on the Trader Joe's stuffing situation. Unfortunately, I did go to Trader Joe's a couple of days before Thanksgiving, and that was foolish of me because they were out of stuffing, and I have a feeling they might restock it again after Thanksgiving. I don't know why they would do that, but they might. But if they don't, then I will be very sad. I'll be sad because I don't know how to make my own stuffing because I am stupid and cannot cook. Besties, why is stone so hard to come by in this game? Like, you need so much of it for so many different crafts, and yet it's somehow like the rarest item you could possibly get, up there with hardwood. Like, why did they make it so difficult? Ooh, a recipe. It's from Chatter. My husband, my dear husband, has written to me. A wooden low table. Come on, Chatter. Come on. Yeah, I've known this recipe for 800 million years. I mean, to be fair, it could be worse. You know what? I should be a little softer on Chatter after I did cheat on him in The Sims with Bo and then have a child out of wedlock. Maybe I should be a little nicer to him. By the way, just a heads up for The Sims besties, there is a new episode coming very, very soon. I just have to keep moving it back in my schedule over and over again. And then I missed a couple of uploads, and it was a whole thing, besties. It was a whole thing. While we're doing these mystery islands, should I do the elevator pitch for The Sims Let's Play? You know what? I might as well. I deserve it. This is my channel. I can do what I want. All right, besties. For those of you who don't know, we are currently doing a series on the channel where I have taken all of my villagers from Nautilus, as well as some Animal Crossing villagers from not Nautilus, and I have turned them into Sims in The Sims 4. I have built them all houses. I've given them all relationships. I've essentially filled Windenburg with these Animal Crossing villagers turned Sims. And we are essentially doing a legacy challenge Let's Play that takes place in this world full of Animal Crossing themed Sims. Now, for those of you who don't know, again, a Sims legacy challenge is essentially a challenge where you start off with a single Sim in a household and you have to create a legacy family that lasts for 10 generations, which is a lot harder than it sounds, trust me. But the catch with this, obviously, is that all of the other Sims that our Sim is interacting with are Animal Crossing inspired. So, like I said, I'm married to Chatter the Mouse. He was my husband in New Leaf, hence the marriage. We cheated on him with Bo because Bo is very handsome, and I love chaos, and I can do what I want, and that is the whole essence of the Let's Play. I can do what I want. The Sims, now that we have the neighborhood stories in The Sims 4, my Sims do what they want. Recently, Marshall and Genji got married, and Marshall adopted a child, which was very chaotic of him. There's also the fact that Bob's character has a crush on Bo and actually walked in on me cheating on my husband with Bo, which was extremely chaotic. There's also a couple of love stories, like the love story between Coco and Fuchsia, as well as Butch and Pecan. So that's essentially what's going on in the Let's Play. Like I said, we're gonna do 10 generations. So the toddler that Marshall and Genji just adopted, who is based off of Eric, the villager, he will grow up to become friends with our son, Filbert, and our daughter, Hazel, and then they will inherit the legacy challenge and will play as those Sims, and so on and so forth until we have reached 10 generations. So that's the essence of the Sims Let's Play. I have an explanation video as well as the first 3 episodes in a playlist, which I'll link in the card if you want to check that out. There will be a new episode coming out very, very soon, and if you want to watch the raw stream VODs of the episodes before I edit them down, you can find all of those in the My Live Streams playlist, also on my channel, which I'll also link in the card. Look at me, besties. I'm in full girl boss mode right now. But yeah, if any of those things sound interesting to you, break this rock and let's see. Oh, wow, besties. We have enough stone for one cave. All right, besties, I've returned. I took a quick break to go collect materials and also beg my sibling to collect materials for me. And now I'm back and we're ready to craft some caves. Now, several interesting things happened to me while I was away. The first being a very cute interaction between Marshall and Genji, where Marshall came out of his house and then he ran into Genji on the street and they sort of passed each other, and then Genji went into his house and Marshall turned around, he went back to his house. It was very adorable. Then, right as I was about to start recording again, Fuchsia approached me and asked me to bring Marshall a gift because apparently Marshall is her closest friend besides me, which tells me that whatever negative feelings that Coco has about Marshall either don't matter to Fuchsia or they have been patched up, and once again they have all decided that Genji is the problem and hopefully have forgiven him at this point, because clearly Marshall has, or maybe that's Marshall's own issue. But yeah, that's the relationship development so far. I had to go to so many islands to get materials for these stupid caves. You have no idea. Are you serious? You're kidding me. I need 6 stone? You're joking. Oh my god. Besties, why me? Why? You know what, besties? I shouldn't be so angry. That's not in the spirit of Snufkin to be angry. At least not in this way, you know. He has been angry before, but usually gets over it pretty fast. Oh my god. That is more stone than I have ever gotten out of a single rock in my life. Oh, besties, all that complaining was worth it. It worked. The complaining worked. All right, besties. Now we can craft the last cave. I feel like this might be the build that finally pushes me to figure out Treasure Islands. I think this could be it. It is slowly breaking me, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, before we go back into the forest, I'm gonna make another set of pancakes. All right, besties, I'm gonna see where I want to put these up there because I honestly am not 100% sure where I want them to go. I just know I want them to be up there. Now, let's see, we got a big boy over there. Definitely, I'm gonna grab this really quick. I think there's room for another cave. Ooh, this is tough. This is tough because like I want to keep this guy right here, but I don't think that I can, not unless I get rid of this weed that's right here, which you know I don't want to do if I can avoid it. I'd have to get rid of this weed. Oh, besties, not this again. All right, hold on. Okay, so I can put one in the middle there. I also need to recolor all of these because I don't know what color I want them to be. Oh, besties, I crafted all of these caves, but what did it cost? Okay, maybe we should dig up some of these trees. The trees may also be the issue. All of this stuff's gotta go. This has gotta go. You've gotta go somewhere else, bestie. I love you, but you gotta go. You gotta go. The audacity of this game to just tell me over and over again, you can't put that there. You can't put that there. When I know that I can. Like, it's just infuriating. Like, what do you mean I can't put that there? There we go. Let's see how goofy this looks. Hold on a minute. That's not half bad. That's kind of okay, actually. I need to get rid of that stunted tree. It's not the vibe. It's really not. Let's go back to picking stuff up. Oh, Fuchsia. Wait, that's actually really cute. I'm gonna take a picture of her. Don't move. Stay where you are. Oh my god. I can't with this game. I can't. And I got stung by a mosquito. Why? This is evil. This game is evil. This game has it out for me, besties. It really does. All right, I have a question for all of you as I'm doing this. What would you say, personally, is the hardest build you've ever had to work on your own island? What would you say is the hardest thing you've ever had to do in this game? Oh, or, you know, if you've completed your museum as well. I want to know. Was that easy for you? Was that hard for you? I definitely find building to be the hardest, even though it's probably the thing that I most enjoy doing, just because I love being creative. It's sort of the way I feel about The Sims, where like I could spend literal days on a Sims build and be frustrated by it, but then when it's done, it's like, ah, yes, this was worth it. Because like when it looks good, you know? And I love that feeling. It's a very accomplished feeling. Okay, here's a question. Hypothetically, if I moved this little dude and I pushed this area back, would I be able to fit it down there one space back? The object that I'm trying to put. I think I might put another volcano instead of a cave cave. So it's like a mountain with like multiple peaks, like a shorter peak and a taller peak. But I just want to try and find a way to put it there without picking the weed that I don't want to pick. Okay, I'm going to get rid of this guy. Then I'm going to go up here. I'm going to pull this dude back, put on my thinking cap. Go like this. Obviously this has to be squared off, which is annoying, but that means, hold on a second. Oh God, no, I'm stuck again. This volcano right here, that right here. Thank you. Hold on a second, besties. Hold on a second. I fear this may be a sleigh, or at least the beginning of a sleigh. Wait, hold on a minute. I have to get rid of that stupid tree. Wait, why does that look good actually? I think that if we put like another, like a shorter stunted tree, maybe like a 2-day tree instead of a 3-day tree, where that other tree used to be, that was a lot of the word tree over and over again. But if we put that where it was, then I think that'll cover up like the square edge on the 3rd level, and then it'll look really, really good. Besties, look at this. It's coming together. I still need way more caves though. I'm gonna have to go to a treasure island, aren't I, besties? I'm gonna have to do it because like I want to put rocks and things like all along here to make a mountain, right? Which I think I can do with what I have. But then I want to put ones going here so it's like cascading down the mountain as you look down. And then I want to put ones like at the front so it looks like a mountain from the front. Oh my God, what have I done? What have I chosen for myself? Oh, Coco. I'm so glad you're enjoying the beach, bestie. Oh, and you're going to check on your new bestie, Marshall. Or sit on Kiki's life preserver. That's also cute. All right, besties. I am back, and I have officially given up. That's right. I decided to stop fooling around, trying to farm for materials for a million caves. And I went to Discord, and I asked the besties for help. And you all came through. First of all, this is very much revealing the fact that I am late on this video because now you all know when I'm recording this. You know what? To be fair to me, I did film a Thanksgiving video and then immediately fly out to see my family for Thanksgiving. So, you know, I'm a busy girl. Anyways, I went to Discord and I asked the besties where I could find some caves, and y'all came through for me, okay? Like, look at this. Shout out to one of the besties, Sophie, aka the Peach Fae / the Peach Fae Games. Go follow them on Instagram and YouTube. They're doing a Christmas island right now, and it's very much a sleigh. First of all, Nintendo, if you're watching this, they definitely do not have any type of spicy anything going on. Avert your eyes, look away. But they just happen to be very talented at giving me a million caves. So thank you again so much, Sophie. Appreciate you. I'm excited to see how Eggnog turns out. Also, when I went to their island, they sent me a very funny photo of what my character looked like. I got the caves that I needed, and a bunch of other besties reached out and gave me links to treasure islands that I will definitely be using in the future once we start the new island, which will be extremely soon. So thank you all so much for your help. Now let's get back to actually finishing this build. And now I'm gonna take all of these caves out of my storage because, first of all, Lord knows I do not have room for this. Oh no, I closed my game and I lost all my pancakes. Hold on a second. Ooh, I cooked 100 recipes? Oh my God, slay. I'm a chef, besties. I'm a chef. Okay, I think I'm going to move some trees around so we can place down more of these fabulous caves. Can I fit a cave right here? Is that possible? Oh, I cannot. Okay, well, we'll figure that out in a minute. Anyways, besties, I have a fun story actually of how I came about all of these caves. Like I said, my fabulous bestie, Sophie, came through with the cave objects. At first, I missed their Discord message, which was very embarrassing. But then when I got the message, I tried to go to their island and then I accidentally mistyped the code. Then, when I actually typed the code correctly, I went to their island, I was looking around and I was grabbing all the caves and putting them in my pockets. And then literally the second, and I mean the second, I went to go back to my own island, my internet cut out. And at first I thought that it was just like a normal, you know, Nintendo Wi-Fi connection issue. But then I realized my internet was out on my phone. So I messaged Sophie like, hey, give me a minute, I'll figure this out. And they were very kind and kept their gate open this entire time for me, which once again, thank you so much for your patience with me. Hold on a minute, let me see. Let's move some stuff around, besties. Let's move some stuff around. Anyways, I figured out that my entire internet connection had been turned off, and it was all a misunderstanding, but I had to call Google and tell them program to turn my internet back on. And then I had to unplug the router and then plug it back in again and wait 30 seconds or whatever. And then I got my Wi-Fi back. And then I had to restart my Switch because my Switch refused to connect to the internet, even though I put in my password and it says that I was online. But then finally I was able to go back to Sophie's Island and get the caves. And I ended up doing 2 trips and I met Filbert and it was very exciting. But yeah, that is the story time of how I was able to come across these fabulous caves. I don't know if I want to make this skinnier or if I want to make it bigger, like the top, like the second layer. I have no clue what I'm saying anymore, besties. Just trust me on this, okay? Trust me. Let's go up. Let's go up. This is just one of those builds where like I don't know how to explain what I'm doing because I don't know what I'm doing. Does that make sense? Like, besties, I don't know what I'm doing. I am a mess. I'm the Animal Crossing mess, as we have discussed. If y'all have seen the original version of this video, which if you haven't, you should definitely check it out. I'll link it in the card. It's one of my best builds, obviously, as you can see by how gorgeous and stunning it is. But if you have seen the original, then you know what I went through to get all of these stunted trees to go in the right spot. And so now seeing me take them apart is probably very traumatizing for you, just like it is for me. And I apologize for that, but it simply is the way that it must be. I'm sorry. It has to be this way. Besties, it really is out with the old and in with the new. And the new is caves. We are going to figure this out. If it's the last thing that I do. And at this rate, it may very well be. There we go. Okay. I want to put a cave like right here. I'm just gonna can I put a tree right here? Is this allowed? It is allowed. Okay, perfect. This right here. Just for now, besties. Just for now. Just to see what it looks like. Like I said at the beginning, I'm still trying to figure out the angles for all of this. I need to know exactly what height I want all of the trees to be at. We're definitely going to stunt some trees before we time travel to the next day. So we have some little mini trees I can put in the build. Ooh. Oh, I should, besties. I should put the other cave back. This is getting serious. Can I plant you next to a ramp? No, I cannot. Okay, well, this is at least good information. We know what mistakes not to make. Let's continue. Oh, besties. Look at this. Look at this. This is coming together. It's like a real mountain. It's happening. Yes. Okay, I'm already seeing the areas where I want to add shorter trees. For example, I think that the trees near the base of the mountain might need to be shorter, and definitely on the second level. I think the tree at the very top of the mountain can probably say the same just because it's so far away. But yes, we definitely need to stunt a lot of trees. So you know where I'm gonna go? That's right, besties, right here in the middle of the street, the perfect place for trees to grow. Okay, I think that this should be enough spaces. So I'm gonna go to Tom Nook's and ooh, Coco's up there. Let's go see her before we go. I'm gonna go to Tom Nook's and get some saplings and I'll be right back. Don't move like Fuchsia did. Okay. Enough cute photos of Coco. Let's leave. I bought 5 of each type of sapling and I'm just going to plant them all down here. I think I'm going to focus on the cedar saplings just because it goes better with like the thick forest vibe, I think. And then tomorrow, once they're a day old, I think, or maybe 2 days old, we'll see what they look like at a day old and then we'll try 2 days old if we don't like how they look at a day old. And then they'll be a lot tiny little trees. For those of you who don't know, there is a glitch in this game where you can make your trees stay the way that they look when they're still growing. So for example, I'm pretty sure that this tree that we are right next to here is a 2-day-old tree. And so the way that I've kept it in this state is that I wait for it to grow and then behind it, I would normally... Oh, never mind. This is a bad example. Well, normally behind a stunted tree, you plant a piece of fruit and then it creates a sapling that essentially stunts the tree's growth. So in this case, I have planted a sapling and it is stunting both of these trees as they are both adjacent to the sapling. And then up here with this tree that I was just showing you, it actually is stunted by the fact that I planted it on an edge where it's not supposed to be. As you can see, this tree is way closer to the edge than normal. That is through a glitch known as the cliff glitch or the tree glitch. I'm not super good at it and it's kind of a hit or miss glitch if you try to use it. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but I find it really, really helpful for creating levels, like different levels when you're building something, which is why I want to utilize it in this mountain area to give the perspective even more oomph. As you can see, we have our row of trees planted in the street, and I'll see you all again tomorrow for more building. Oh my god, wait, I almost forgot to give Marshall his gift. We can't leave yet. We have to go find Marshall. Oh, and I have to talk to Kix. Oh my god, there's so much I have to do. Hold on a second. I'm not ready for tomorrow yet. All right, Marshall's at home. We can give him his gift finally. I have a delivery for you from your bestie Fuchsia. You have a gift for me from Fuchsia? All right, I guess I should see what's inside. Not that it makes a difference. What does that mean? I thought you two were friends. Anyway, let's see what we're working with here. Whoa, a frugal outfit. Oof. Oof. Oh no. Oh no. You know what? I thought that he and Fuchsia had patched things up, but apparently I was wrong. Shall we see the frugal outfit? Oh, Marshall. Oh, bestie. Oh no. Looking good. You look great. You know, Fuchsia can be a little abrasive at times. You know what? That's true. Oh, Marshall. Oh, Marshall, what has Fuchsia done? Oh, Marshall, this is so shady. Like, why would she do this to you? What did you do? Listen, I trust Fuchsia with my life. Y'all know this. So, no offense to Marshall, right? But she must have had a reason for doing this. Like, why? Poor Marshall. Well, now that that drama is over, I think it's time that we actually travel to the next day and continue our quest to complete the mountain. Ooh, Fuchsia sent me a gift too. What did she give us? Oh, a yellow lily bag. Wait, that's so sweet. Oh my god, check out Fuchsia's flower shop video, linked in the card. Haha. Thank you for the free plug, Fuchsia. See, that's why she's my bestie, okay? If you saw the last build video, you know Butch sent me a skeleton in the mail, and I haven't been the same since. But Fuchsia's never done me wrong. I trust her with my life, and I don't know what's been happening between her and Marshall where she sent him a frugal outfit, but I'm on Fuchsia's side. She's my ride or die. I'll never give up on her.
The next day.
All right, besties, it is bright and early the next day, and several things have happened. One, I got a notification from Isabel that there is a visitor in the campsite today, so we are gonna go check that out right now. All right, besties, who's it gonna be? Place your bets now. I'm guessing it's gonna be Raymond. Oh, it's Cherry. Oh, hello, bestie. Hey, thanks for stopping by. So is everyone here like super friendly? I would say like maybe half of my villagers are super friendly. I kind of came out here on a lark. What does that mean? That's such an auntie thing to say. But this place seriously rocks. I'm in love. What? Oh my god. Oh, Cherry. Okay. I will admit, Cherry is not my favorite design of a villager. I'm a bit of a hater. I love goths, besties. Don't get it twisted. I love goths. But Cherry, I don't know, something about her, as she's not my favorite, but I will take a selfie with her. Hello, hey bestie. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, that's perfect. Okay, well, it was very nice to meet you, Cherry. Definitely, you know what? This is a good campsite villager. This is good. I mean, she's no Raymond Animal Crossing, but I'm a fan. I love her piercings. I feel like she and Fuchsia would be good friends. Well, I hope Cherry enjoys her time on Nautilus. Let's go check on our trees. Ooh, look at these. Okay, so I have some thoughts about our stunted trees here. I think that we definitely will use some of these shorter cedar trees. I'm also pretty sure that I'm able to dig these up without a fruit. Yes, I am. Oh my god, slay. So I'm just gonna dig up a couple of these bad boys. And I guess I do need to cook in order to pick up other trees. Well, let's just go see what's going on here. Okay, I kind of want to put a stunted tree in that empty space right on the edge, but I will need to do the cliff trick in order to do that. So let's see what it looks like without the cliff trick. Besties, this is serious. I'm in serious builder mode right now. That is definitely interesting. I like the view that I'm getting of that. I think that might actually go better on the top level. Like, I finally feel like I understand how perspective works in this game, and I'm very proud of myself, but at the same time, it's something new for me. So I'm like, I'm still learning, besties. Oh, besties. I think we figured it out. Okay, I think I know what I'm doing now. Okay, we need to fix some of these trees. Definitely. We're gonna do, the top level is going to be all baby trees. And then maybe I'll put a second day tree where that third day tree is. I'm saying a lot of tree names, but just follow me. We'll get through this together. All right, I think I'm going to put my thinking cap on. Oh no, that's not correct. I'm gonna put my thinking cap on, and we're gonna put a cave on the second level. Oops, That's not what I meant. It's not what I wanted. Okay, maybe I will do it like this. Okay, we need to just make sure that we have enough space. Besties, this build is just spiraling. It's spiraling. This started like last week. I already went on vacation. Thanksgiving has happened. Besties. I think I have to turn the cave around. Is that better? That looks worse. Hold on a minute. We're gonna figure this out. I think that I need to do the opposite of what I just did. I think that I need to, it's opposite day. We need to do the opposite. I think we may be onto something here. We could bring this area back up like this and have a stunted tree right there. Oh my God, I'm a genius. Oh, I'm a genius. Wait a second. Hold on a second. Like literally, I could put a stunted tree like right there. Oh my God, wait, hold on. Yeah, I think that I kind of want to put a second day tree right here. So I'm going to go steal one. All right, I'm going to grab this bad boy right here and we'll put him back at the end of the day, I think. Okay, so now I'm going to do a very terrible demonstration of the cliff trick. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to move this bad boy. Now, as you can see, this is the space where we want to plant our tree, this hole right up here. So what I'm going to do is you want to have, oh my God, wait. Oh my God, please. I just realized there's a stunted tree here and it's going to mess up all of my plans. Never mind. Okay, fine. We've done it. Sometimes if you have multiple stunted trees in an area, it can mess up your entire life. But anyways, what we're going to do is we're going to make the place where we want to plant the tree a square, and then we're going to carve out this corner on the edge of the square. So the tree is going to go in the middle and we're going to have this little corner edge right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to get out our waterscaping permit and then we're going to do 2 little water squares on the edge of the empty space that we made, like so. And then we're gonna go to the middle. You have to do it in this order so that the middle one is curved like that. And then we're gonna go up here. We're gonna plant our gorgeous and stunning medium young cedar. That's the one that we want. We're gonna plant our gorgeous and stunning young tree right there. Then we are going to come back down here. We're gonna get rid of our water. Then we're gonna take out our cliff construction permit and we are going to whittle down the cliff. And as you can see, there is a gorgeous and stunning tree in a place where it is not supposed to be. That is how you perform the cliff trick. Hold on a second. And I'm just gonna put my cave back really quickly, back in its little spot really quick, right there. Look at this. It's like there's perspective going on. This is what I wanted. This is what you all know that I wanted. You can see as the trees get further away, they get smaller. Oh my God, besties. Yes, this is it. This is what I wanted. Oh, it's gorgeous. Oh, it's gorgeous and stunning. Oh, I love it. I will say, I do want to put something right here to add to the rockiness. I definitely think that there needs to be an object like right here to make it feel more mountainous. And I can't fit a cave, unfortunately, but we'll figure out something to put here that adds to the vibes. And I think I'm going to sneak a cave back here. I think that this would be a good spot for a cave. I also need to put my gyroids back in spots where you can see them from the top, because that's sort of like the visual that we're going for. Like, once again, if you saw the previous version of this video, you will know that the whole point of this build is that you climb up there and then you look and you see all the little gyroids peeking out from between the trees, and it's very mystical and magical and beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna put the cave down. Ooh, okay, you want to go there. Okay, I see how it is. All right. Oh, I like that. And then we could put like a tree. We could put a tree back. We could put a tree right here, besties. Good morning, rats. How are you today? I think there's just something about the image of Snufkin wearing a construction hat that is very funny to me. Like, why is he wearing that hat? What is he building? I definitely think that I want to put a second day tree here. I also need to figure out what to put down here. Maybe this would be a good spot for a first day tree. Oh, wait a minute. That's not that bad. Oh yeah. I think that that's good, actually. I think that that's good. I think that the perspective isn't necessarily like straight on. It's like curved to the right. So I think that that looks good, actually. Yeah, I think I'm a genius. A rare butterfly. Hold on a second. Yes. Oh my God. You cannot escape me. Okay, we have the pond stone. We have the mossy garden rock. These tall ones, I think, will be super duper helpful. So I'm gonna grab a couple of these and just tuck some of these down here. Maybe this will look good. Maybe we could put like a bunch of stone tablets down here just to make it feel more like a cliff's edge. Oh wow, I actually really like that. I think we could even add more rocks in that area next to the tree. That looks really nice. I also think I kind of want to put a custom design right here just to add to the rockiness of the area. All right, besties, so as you can see, I've gone ahead and added some more rocks down to this lower area. Luckily, making a stone tablet only takes 12 stone, which is very nice, but I made an extra stone tablet. I added in a mossy garden rock, a couple of, I forget what these are called, but these little rocks. I also moved the gyroid a little bit so you can see them better, and I added some stone custom designs just to fill in the space when you're looking at it from this angle. I think one of the things that holds me back sometimes when I'm building is that I try to make the build look as good as it can from as many angles as possible, and I don't think that's like a bad sense of a thing to do necessarily, but sometimes, especially with a build like this where you're focused on getting like one perfect view, you need to prioritize the way that the build looks from that view. So just adding a couple of extra stone custom designs down there really helped fill in the space and make it feel more like a mountain. So that is what I did. We do have to think about recoloring these caves at some point, but yeah, I'm like really pleased with how this is coming along so far. Like I'm very proud of myself. Like this is turning out really, really cool. I think that as we go along with this build, I'm going to do more and more of these sort of like check-in type of things where I let you know what I've been working on, just because it's so massive. I think that me going over every single step individually will not be as helpful or as entertaining as me going back and explaining to you what I've done and why, because as you know, I am the queen of experimentation and I just have to try everything at least once. I have to try it with this object in this spot, or with this object turned this way, or this object swapped with that object in this color. Like I just have to try it all. So once I've tried it in a way that I think looks good and works, I will show it to you and I will explain to you how I did it, and that is how we are going to proceed. All right, besties, I have returned. Several things have happened. I have time traveled a couple of days. I added in some more stunted trees. As you can see, I'm still growing a couple of them, and I have run into the conundrum of what color to paint the mountains. As you can see, we have two colorways of the volcano that I really like. There's the summer version and then like the rocky version. So we have the gray and the green. And I asked my sibling actually which color they think I should make the mountains. And they said that they thought I should have the green peaks on the bottom of the mountain and then the gray rocky ones at the top, which I think is a really fantastic idea. I also want to add in some more peaks and mountains. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this tree. I'm going to fill in this area a little bit more. I'm going to add another volcano right here. And then I also want to move items around on this top level so I can add this cliff, which is currently on the second level below me, up here and have it be like a second peak of the mountain. I have already recolored a ton of my cave objects at Harv's Island, as well as ordering different colorways of the volcano. So we should be able to pretty easily test everything out, see how it looks. Okay, well, let's start by putting on our thinking cap and removing these bad boys so we can flatten out this area. As much as I like this terraforming and think it looks interesting, we need to have space for all of our objects that we're going to be adding. Let's move this little guy. Scoot you back one space, bud. All right, there's that. Besties, I'm in like full on builder mode right now. Like I am building up a storm. All right, now we have all of our gorgeous and stunning mossy caves. I'm gonna put one right here. Beautiful, gorgeous and stunning. Yes, yes, yes. Let's check our angles. You always gotta check your angles, besties. Let me see. That actually does look pretty good. I do like it. I definitely think that the green does not look as good when the volcano is closer up because you can more clearly see the difference between the volcano and the cave. So perhaps I will try it with a silver volcano and see how that looks. And if I like that, then I'll recolor all of the volcanoes to be silver and then we'll be golden. You know, besties, as I am adjusting all of these little things, maybe now will be a good time to talk about my fabulous Thanksgiving vacation where I flew to Connecticut to see my family. We had a delicious dinner. My dad and I watched The Muppets Take Manhattan, which is a fabulous film, which you should all see at least once. It's the one where Kermit and Miss Piggy get married. I'm sorry for spoilers, but it's the one where they get married and they have that big scene where all the puppets are at the wedding. It's fantastic. But yes, I did that. I went to a basketball game. Flavor Flav was there. It was very exciting. I also was recommended on my Netflix page just the most incredible show I've ever seen in my life, Poi Poi Mole Car, which is a stop motion animation about a world where all cars are guinea pigs. Netflix, and it's just as fabulous as you would imagine a show with that premise to be. It is a little bit violent, so I will warn you if you can't stomach a weapon being aimed at a guinea pig car, then I don't know, this show might be a bit much for you. But I very much enjoyed Poi Poi Molcar. And apparently season 2 is currently airing, so hopefully we'll get some new episodes somewhat soon on Netflix, you know, for the people to enjoy, for society. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this cliff trick. Oh, doing the cliff trick always stresses me out. It never does it not stress me out. This is taking altogether too much of my time, and I'm already getting sick of it. Yes! Oh my god, I'm a champion! Oh my god. Perfect. All right, we have our edge tree. I am going to move this 3-day tree in a little bit, but for now I think I'm just gonna place a cave right here to act as the thing that leads up to our next mountain up here, which I also have to make space for because I filled in the space by accident because I'm a silly goose. Can I have a square edge next to a rounded edge? Is that allowed? Can I like build it like this? I can! Oh my god, that's such a lifesaver. I thought I was gonna have to like bump the entire cliff back a space, but no, I just have to square that edge off. All right, and I'll just clean this up really quick, and then we will see the view with another volcano added. Oh my god, besties, it's coming together so good. I think that we need to move that little gyroid who's behind the cave. But other than that, I'm like obsessed with how this is turning out. This looks so cool. It's like a real mountain. But yeah, I do need to recolor a couple of items. I think I'm gonna try and see what it looks like if all of the caves were the silver coloration. I want to see what that looks like, though I do like the combo of the moss and the stone. Let's also move some more of these big trees that are sort of ruining the illusion so it looks more mountainous and less forest-y. This is still a forest, definitely. I'm not giving up on it being a forest, but it's definitely a forest surrounding a mountain, which I think is a slay. Okay, bestie, as much as I like having you here, you're definitely getting removed, so goodbye. I may replace you with a smaller tree, but I'm gonna see how it looks without a tree there first, just to get a lay of the land a little bit. I'm also going to be removing you as well, bestie. And then I'm gonna quickly scoot this little man over so that he sort of fills in the gap a lot better. Unfortunately, with these volcano objects, you can't really push them that close together, so we're going to have to deal with having some gappage going on. Oh my god, besties! It looks even better than it did before. Oh my god, this is so cool! Okay, I think that in that space where I used to have that large, like 3-day tree, I think I'm gonna put a 2-day cedar tree because I think that it will look, the effect will be good. That was a bad way of explaining it. And I might put a stunted tree where that large cedar is in the background right now. I might also see what it looks like to have some sort of rock decoration item like the stone slab behind this 2-day tree down in front. But I do actually really love the combo of the gray mountain and the mossy cave. I think that it looks really good, and I think that they blend really well together, more than I was expecting. But for the sake of experimentation, I will show you all what it looks like with the gray cave coloration, and you can tell me in the comments which one you like more. I'm really heavily leaning to the mossy one right now, but who knows, maybe the gray will look better. The gray is definitely more cohesive because it's like a very like clean color palette, but you'll see what I mean when I switch them out. For now, I am also going to go to Harv's Island and recolor my other 2 green volcanoes because I know now that I specifically want this gray coloration and not the green, which once again is why we experiment. Yes, perfect. I'm going to place a medium young cedar right here, and I'm going to plant this nursery peach tree behind it to stunt it to make sure that it doesn't grow. But with this little tiny tree, we don't need to stunt it with a fruit tree because it is on a cheated cliff, so it naturally stunts itself, which is very nice for us because we don't have to waste any more space. We can use for a volcano, which I forgot that I am going to recolor, so I do not need to put it back there. A large young cedar right here. Oh my god, Bob, your outfit is so cute, bestie. Help! I like running into you. Oh, he's so sweet. The weather is great today. I'm gonna lay down in the grass and talk to some bugs. Oh my god, same. I wish that was me. Instead, I have to stay inside and be on the computer like a nerd. I honestly love just going to the park and lying down and like reading a book. It makes me feel so grown up. Oh my god, girlfriends. This island's got a ton of cool flowers I've never grown before. I can't wait to get my hands dirty with them. Could you grow a lily for me? I'm making pesto pizza and I want a lily for garnish. Hold up, let me get this straight. You want me to break my back raising a lily to use as garnish? Ooh, the girls are fighting. Well, I'd only eat one. No way. Every flower is my friend. I'm not just gonna let you serve them up next to a... Wait, did you say pesto pizza? Oh, wow, I haven't had that in forever. That sounds delicious. Aw, thanks. And it's all yours for the low price of a single lily. Just one lily, huh? I mean, I guess that's not too much. Oh, then for dessert, I can make banana bread. This will be so good, Fuchsia. Then we can discuss the lily pot pourri I want your help with. For that, I think I'll need about 46. Oh my god, Coco. That conversation. Oh my god, and now they're walking together. They're leaving because they don't want to hang out with Genji. Because Genji came and intruded on their adorable conversation. Rude. That was extremely cute. What a girlfriend's thing to do. I love that for them. You know what I think is interesting and fun? The fact that the retail couple are llamas. I think because the game that they came from, New Leaf, came out in what? 2013? 2012? That was such a time. Like, I feel like a llama is really like a 2013 type of animal, you know? Like, how appropriate. What do you think is like the animal of right now? I would say that it's probably frogs. And before you say anything, this is absolutely no shade at all to the fabulous Froggy Crossing, okay? I totally believe her commitment to frogs goes beyond time and space and trends, okay? Her commitment is real. But I just feel like right now in like popular culture, I feel like the frog is really like the animal, the way that like along with the llama also at that time back in the early 2010s, I feel like the owl was really popular. The owl was very much a 2010s animal, and the frog is an early 2020s animal, if that makes sense. I would say I also feel that way about mushrooms, even though mushrooms are not an animal. They are not even from the same kingdom as animals. They're in the fungi kingdom, but I do believe that they still fit the definition of like a trendy animal, if that makes sense. Did anybody else really enjoy like evolutionary biology in science class? Like, I was absolutely terrible at chemistry. Chemistry is one of my worst subjects ever, probably because I'm also terrible at math. And chemistry is a lot of math that I simply do not understand. But like evolutionary biology, it just makes sense to me. Like everything works the same at every level of the animal kingdom, and also the non-animal kingdoms, kind of, sort of, not really. But everything that is alive sort of works the same no matter what. It's just in different ways, which I think is very fascinating. Anyways, back to this build. Oh, besties. Oh, besties. Oh my god, look at this. This is slaying. This is slaying immensely. Like, has there ever been a slay this hard before in Animal Crossing New Horizons? I doubt it. I really do. This is fantastic. This is phenomenal. This is everything. This means everything in the entire world, and I'm obsessed. I think that the mossy mountain is really a good choice. I might try it. I told you, this is literally the third time I've said this in the video. I've told you that I would try it with the gray. So I'm gonna go and swap some of these for the gray cave, and we're gonna see how it looks. I'm gonna snap my fingers. That was a terrible snap. I'm gonna snap my fingers. Oh my god, that was so bad. Wait, why are my fingers not snapping? There we go. Okay, so as you can see, I have changed all of the caves in the front to be the gray colorway, which honestly, I kind of like. Like, I think it kind of looks good. Like, it really, really blends in to the mountain peaks. I'm still not 100% on the gray. I think that the gray looks good, but I also, like I said, I'm not 100% sure about it. I think I want to experiment a little bit more and add a couple of more accents of like rocks and things. But let me know in the comments, once again, whatever this build ends up turned out like at the end of this video, I could still change it. So if you guys really like this gray mountain vibe, then let me know and we could change it back to this. Because once again, I'm not 100% on either one, but I just really like, it's a mountain. Like, it's a mountain. Like, I built a mountain, besties. Like, look at me. I'm so talented. Anyways, let's continue with the decoration. All right, besties. So I am back, and as you can see, I've switched all the rocks back to the mossy pattern, which I like a little bit more. And I have also filled out the space a little bit more. I added another cave down on the left, and I also adjusted the stunted stunted tree over on the left, which you can't really see from this angle. But if you look up in the top left-hand corner, you can see I switched it out for a smaller stunted tree. And I'm thinking honestly of moving it slightly forward just to like fill in that space more. But I also want you to be able to see that gyroid. So I am a little bit torn on that. The space is really coming together. Like, once again, not to toot my own horn or anything, but like, this is a sleigh. Personally, I think, in my opinion, my professional opinion, I feel like it really looks like a mountain. Oh, and I added a stone tablet behind that stunted tree on the bottom right, and I think that it looks much better. So I'm gonna just keep adjusting little tiny things, and I'll check in with y'all after I do my adjustments and let you know what I did, how I did it. I'm so, like, I don't know, I'm so impressed with myself. Like, I didn't know that I was capable of doing something this cool in Animal Crossing, if that makes sense. Like not that I think that I'm bad at this game or anything, but like, I don't know, I just see stuff like on Instagram, stuff that looks super impressive, stuff that uses like perspective and like different objects in really unique and like creative ways, and I'm like, I can't do that, but I can do that. And I think also you can do that as well. If you're watching this and you're like, oh, this looks really cool, but I don't think I can do it. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. You can do it. It takes a long time and a lot of work and a lot of frustration, but if I can pull this off, I 100% believe that you can pull this off, because I'm stupid. I'm glad that I decided to do this approach of like updates, because I feel like I'm still able to give you guys a window into what I am doing without literally torturing myself on camera. All right, besties, as you can see, I have replaced the full-sized orange tree with a slightly smaller tree. Ooh, she's just it. Like, she just has it. Like, this whole thing, right? Like, she's just that girl. Like, I literally built a mountain. Like, look at me go. Hold on a second, besties. I want to add some like stones on the ground right here just to like add to the vibes. I feel like this would help the vibes of this space. Add back in the cave right there, and maybe add this. Let's see how this looks. I think I kind of also want to add a gyroid right where this flower is. Oh my god, Bob. Bestie, stop being cute when you're in an ugly area where I can't take a picture of you. It's so rude of him, honestly. Dudoid. Okay, so please ignore the leaf blower. It is out to get me, but I scooted the dudoid back a couple of spaces so that he's more visible. And now look at this. Like, besties, are you guys seeing this? I think that adding those custom designs underneath the mountain part actually did help make the space look a little bit better. And I might add a couple more of those around. But like, look at this. Like, I'm just so like proud of myself that I managed to pull this off. Like, really truly, like, I wasn't sure I was capable of doing this, and now look. I was not expecting this build to take as long as it has taken, both to record and also to edit, because I'm editing as I go. I think that I'm gonna turn this into a multi-parter. So in the next half of this series, we will work on the front half of the mountain, so down here on the street looking up, as well as that area behind near my campsite that I pointed out before. Ooh, I should change out of my thinking cap. Anyways, besties, that is going to be it from me today. Like I said, this will be a multi-part series, so the next video to come out will be covering those areas that I mentioned before. If you liked this video, please make sure to leave a like. It really, really helps me out, especially with long videos like this that take a long time to make. I really appreciate the support. And I mean, I would leave a like for this view. This view is a bit of a sleigh. If you really, really liked this video, you can subscribe and hit the bell to be notified every time I post or go live. That'll be really helpful for catching the second part of this build in particular. I post Animal Crossing content here twice a week, normally on Wednesdays and Saturdays, but recently my upload schedule has been a little bit, I don't know, besties. It's been a lot, okay? We're finishing up this island, my New England themed town core island of Nautilus, by the end of this year, which is very exciting. And we are about to start. Ooh, oh my god, what happened? Oh my god, besties. Anyways, we are about to start my new island, which is so exciting. Oh my god. I've been planning this for months and I'm so excited to show it to y'all. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I am going to make a community tab post, which you can find if you click on my channel name and go to the community tab on my channel page. You'll see it there, and I'm gonna make a poll for which video you'd like to see first. The second half of this build, this mountain area, or the first video decorating the new island. So let me know, put your your answers down in the poll. I also have a couple of other exciting videos coming up. I will be posting another episode of the Animal Crossing themed Sims Legacy Challenge very soon. I will also be posting a video playing Pokemon. I've been streaming Pokemon and enjoying it immensely, and I wanted to make a video about it. So that will be going up soon as well. And once again, if you want to be notified of all of that, plus when I go live over here on YouTube, which I try to do at least once a week, subscribe and hit the bell, and you'll be notified every time that I post. You can also follow me on Instagram or join my Discord, linked in the description. And yeah, have a wonderful day. Remember that you are capable of your wildest dreams. My wildest dream was to build an Animal Crossing mountain, and I did do that. So if I can do it, so can you. I'm rooting for you and whatever's going on in your life right now. And yeah, I hope you have a fantastic day, and I will see you all again very soon. Let's just say I'll see you all again very soon. Bye, besties. Me mo, me mo, moo, moo, ma, ma, me mo.